Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Hello, welcome. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I hope you're all doing fine. I hope you're well. Good morning, good morning. Right, let's put the music up because we're feeling good, don't we? Yes, we are feeling good. I'm alive. I can see the sun. It's not raining today, so I'm happy about that one. And I see the trees moving. I see, I hear the birds. I'm all good. I'm very, very happy. I'm good. Right, okay. Morning, everyone. How is everyone? How is everyone doing? What do we see? We see red bubbles. So what? Doesn't matter. We don't care. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Let me see some of your messages. Let's bring them on. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Nowhere Bear. Good morning, Satoshi Star. Nice. Right. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm just going to give a few minutes just for the people to get the notifications out. Now we're all here. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome. Your ENA got smashed. Oh dear. Never mind. It's good. Right, so this is the daily, right? This is the 24-hour, okay, since the market reset, so to say. You made 15% this morning. Okay, so your day is looking good already. You only got another 5 to go for today. That is great. You're getting there. You're getting the hang of it. That's good. I'm proud of you. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so what do we have today? Just a little bit red bubbles. Are we surprised? No. We did say yesterday that, we're going to have some meetings today and reports. And already yesterday, there was an announcement. We have the opening speech. And later today, we're going to have the closing speech. Yesterday he said to us, hello. And later today, he's going to say goodbye. And, and that will be it. Another day, that's gone by. So let's go down to the 1 hour. Okay. Do we have any light on the other side of the tunnel? Not much. It's quite equal. 1-2% to the negative, 1-2% to the positive. It's nothing major, right? Move 1.34. Okay. AVAX minus 1.12. You see, there's not a big gap between them. Nothing to worry. Okay. And let's have a look and see what we can see on the chart. So let me bring the chart up. Let's go to Bitcoin and let's move out a little bit on the higher time frame. Here we are. This is where we are now. Okay. On the 12-hour, we are above the 50%. That is cool. We're still, holding. We're behaving. We're all good, right? Yeah, got the 5% yesterday. So you're done. 5% yesterday, 15 today. Last year, 24 hours. Good. Right, okay. We are above the 50% of the range on the GFib. Okay. So that's good. We're holding. Okay. We're trying to see what we're going to do with that 50% of the range. Are we going to claim it and start heading up, or are we going to lose a little bit the 50% and come down to this imbalance? So I marked for the previous show this morning. So we have two imbalances to watch out today, and because they're going to be the reports going out today, okay, so we may see a run to the up and then come back later, maybe, or we're going to see a dive to the bottom and then come back, and then maybe it's going to attack the top one. We don't know. We know there's going to be volatile today, and we know that we have unfinished business here, and also we have imbalance and liquidity up there. So, there's two magnets. They can go both ways and in any order. Okay, so in the end of the day, it looks like we go back to the 12 hours of the daily and just pay attention which levels are we holding on a larger time frame. If I zoom down to the 90 minutes, what do we have, right? So far, it has a small deviation under the 50% of the gangster fib, right? And we have these low and higher low. So otherwise, you can say that we have the W formation, but we need to break structure though, right? We need to make sure that you're breaking structure for you to continue. So, for me to look for the 50% of the range and then, look for the higher levels, I need to make sure that I'm breaking structure here, okay? So, it's a bit early. We are in the European session. The European session doesn't really move that much. It's fine, it's okay. Hello, goodbye and goodbye. Yeah, that's a good one. Goodbye or goodbye. I'm going to put that message on the screen so everyone can see. He came to say hello, and then he's going to say goodbye or goodbye. We're going to see. Right, okay. Let's move on. Alright. So, this is Bitcoin. Let's have a look on... Let's bring Ethereum. Okay. This is where we start with Ethereum. This is the 90 minutes now. So Ethereum is trying to, once again, this morning, to deal with 2,625, which is our 50% of the gangster fib. Now, the gangster fib 50% is a significant level, so you need to be careful, right? That was resistance, that was another resistance. Now, it penetrated a little bit, it went a little bit higher, grabbed this liquidity, it got influenced because all these is a down push, so it gets a little bit influence, but we need to see later on what it's gonna do. In general, I'm watching ETH, okay, because there's a lot of discussion going on around ETH, and I'm hoping that one day it's gonna wake up and get out from the stable coin state. Enough of this stable coin, move, right? And the discussion that's going on with Ethereum is that because big companies, they're trying to invest on ETF, they see that Bitcoin is quite expensive, they may have a better chance with Ethereum. So that is not a bad thing. So if we're going to trade it, then we're going to see that it's going to push up, okay? Hopefully this is the case, that we're going to see, an accumulation, maybe a small manipulation, and then we would like to see a distribution, okay? So this is the 90 minute, even 45 minutes. Just a little bit closer to see what's going on, observe here what's going on. So all we need now is to make sure that we can stay here a little bit, form a small accumulation, and then maybe we're going to play out the breakout, okay, to make sure that we hold in 2065. And speaking of which, about Ethereum and the ecosystem of Ethereum, let's have a look on ENS. ENS is the Ethereum name server. Okay, and if Ethereum is going to move, then ENS, it has a good chance to move. So let's have a look. It moved from $16 all the way up to $50, and it has done a correction. It came back to fill this imbalance, and now this imbalance and that liquidity over here is done. Okay, it's done with this liquidity. Okay, look at that top as well. So you see, you got resistance support. It's done. It touch and go back and reclaim $25. So if we find a solid, this is at 12 hours. If I go down to 90 minutes, if we found a solid foundation that is going to stay here, what you can do, you can just print a range for you to observe. Okay, so you say, hey, can I see a range here? So if you see this kind of range, I mean, you can put that range as well if you want, but it's below the line, but it's okay. It's okay. What I want, I need common grounds and common tops, right? So this is your little range, and you are, you're having a hard time now in the 50. If we claim the 50, then it's a good sign for you that you can target the top. So if you claim the 50, then you can have a small entry, a cheeky entry. Okay, the best entry is at the bottom if you want to be bullish. You want to be on the bottom of the range. However, a bullish sign is when the price is claiming the 50%, and then it can target the top, and if it comes outside, that will be the bonus. You don't know how many times does it need to break through the range. Okay, it can be once a fake out, a second time, maybe a third one's going to be another fake out, maybe the fourth one's going to be the one, or maybe the third one's going to be the one. So that's why you can grab a small position at the 50%. Okay, if that's going to claim, make sure that it stays above the 50%, and then you can target the top of the range. If it gets out, then you can add more, right? And then looking for other levels. Okay, nice and easy for ENS. Just observe on a smaller time frame, 45 minutes. It's up to you which time frame it is comfortable for you. So what do you have in the 45 minutes? Do you have kind of a W formation? Kind of, right? So the price was coming down like this, goes up, comes down, and it's pushing. But I need to make sure that this high is going to break the previous high. I need to see a continuation. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. If you see claiming above 50% and moving to the upside, it's not bad. It's not bad. Right, okay. Let's have a look at the Solana. Solana is kind of a stable coin, and that is giving the opportunity for the Solana ecosystem to move. When the layer 1 is going sideways, right? Then, you know, the ecosystem, the alts will move, and, you know, not the alts, but the ecosystem under Solana. So you know that the meme coins in Solana network, they're doing quite well. Okay. Good morning, good morning. You expect a huge PAM accumulation in progress. Right, okay. Why not? So Solana is going a bit sideways. It's alright, don't worry about it. They're too busy with the miners under the Solana network. OM, a big move. Look at that. When OM moves, it does a big move. Look at that before. You know, from here to there, it just went 10%. From here to there, it was another 7%. Okay, nice moves. Zoom out a little bit. This is a 45 minutes. Zoom out a little bit, and this is like technically a big range. Okay, small deviation, liquidity grab, taking out all the liquidity from the left, and it came back. Okay, it came back within the zone. So it has a hard time on the $6 mark. Okay, for the time being. First rejection, second rejection. So let's see if it's going to push and claim. If you claim 50% of the zone, then it's bullish. You have more chances to go higher on the $6.17. Okay, this is how we do things. This is how we see them, nice and clean and easy. Okay, let's have a look a little bit on the website to see what's going on. Apart from the bubbles, you see more bubbles on the 1 hour. Now we've got a few more. GT, OM, TRX, JTR, XMR, BTT. Let's see later what's going to happen. Right, trading coins, high volume. Okay, high trading volume. This is one of the lists that I like to watch. Okay, B3, base, ENS, layer, OM. Okay, XEN. Have a look at these. Maybe you'll find something. Okay. Have a look on B3 base. I mean, speaking of which, let me see where is B3. Let me see. Where is it? So let's go to CoinGecko. Right. So let's go and see B3. Do we have B3 here? Base. Here we are. B3 moved 150%. Nice. Okay, cool. What's the market cap? 296 million. Okay, that's kind of safe. It's above 100 million. It's good. Right, has plenty of room to move. Base ecosystem, nice. Okay, so it has a base address. That's very nice. Where can we find it? On spot, you can find a Bybit, Coinbase, Gate. Okay, perpetuals, nice. Mexi, Gate. All right, who has the largest volume on perpetual? 28% is Mexi. Number 2 is Gate. Nice. Okay, good. I'm gonna have a look. So I'm gonna open the Mexi chart or the Gate because I have a Gate account, so I may be interested on Gate. So let's have a look on Gate. and let's bring that baby up. Create. No, I'm not going to create new. I'm going to do the usual YouTube layout, and let's bring gate IO and base. Is that B3 or base? B3. And here we are. Lovely. I have a nice impulse. It's pulling down. Whoever is shorting is making money here. Okay, so let's have a look at a bit higher time frame. Let's find a nice impulse. 6 hours to have a nice clean impulse. 3 hours. Okay, so I'll take that impulse, the lowest point, the beginning of the impulse. That was the lowest. And I'm gonna drag this. Here we are. So let me do a different template. Let's bring the 8. Here we are. Let's make it a bit stronger than line so you can see. Number 2 is fine. Let's go to 45 and let's see what's going on. Nice. Okay. Rejection. You see how long it was been accumulating. It's accumulating within this zone. Anything between 004, 006. It break above. It goes. Rejection of the 50% comes down. Push. Breaks. And now the 50% is acting as support. Right? And now it's creating a flag. So what do we want to see? We want to see that it's going to hold above 001. Nice. So technically, just for the help for your eyes, this is what you have. Okay. So you have this trend, and you have this trend as well. So an explosion is going to happen. Which way we're going to see? Okay. Now, if I go back to the 12 hours, let me see if we can spot any imbalances and how deep this imbalance is. I mean, look at that big wick, right? It's pulling really back. It's doing some serious correction. So, okay. I see something here. It's a bit early. Let me go to 12 hours. Let me see if I can get another candle. This 12-hour candle has another 2 hours to finish. So yeah, we have a small imbalance here. So let's see if we can go back to 009. Otherwise, because you see, it's a major sell-off. People taking, it was trading early hours. So yeah, it moved on the Asia session after midnight. So 2 hours, and then 3 o'clock it start pushing to the downside. So either it's going to come down here, or it's going to come back to 009. Okay. Either way, we need to observe and see what's going on, okay, with this one. So either we're going to hold here and push the upside if they want. If it's been exhausted, then mainly it's going to target the 50%, lose the 50%, and then maybe we're going to come back into these areas to find a new support and then get a new push. Okay, after these big pushes, big push that you get from the tokens, new tokens, hype tokens, you're going to have a deep correction. All right, wait for the correction to finish, and then once you identify what's going on, then you're good to go. Okay, it's really squeezing up now. Let me do this on a closer line. So here's your trend line. Okay, so it's really squeezing, and see which way it's going to explode. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you lose a level, then most likely it's going to come down. Okay, there is liquidity sitting here, there's liquidity here, there's liquidity here, right? And also 50% is a strong one. Okay, so yeah, that's looking good, and we can put a name, a tag on it, and we've got to call it B3. Here we are. Gonna move that a little bit to the side, out of the space here, so it doesn't bother us. And there you have it. A possible trade, possible. I think it's gonna push a little bit to the 50s. If it's gonna stay under, well, there's no volatility now, there's no volume. Let's bring the indicators here. Let me go to a little bit higher time frame. 90 minutes pushing down, RSI exposed. It cannot go any higher. Okay, I see a little bit volume to the negative. Okay. We need to see in a few hours what's going to happen. If it's going to lose it completely, then it makes sense that it's going to go down to 001 on the red zone. Okay. Yeah, the higher time frames we can't get a lot of information. 1 hour, you can have a lot, some slightly information. Stochastic RSI is heading down, RSI is heading down, the negative is pointing up, the positive is heading down. So it's telling me this is locally the top move. You cannot go any higher. You just need to see what's going to happen with stochastic RSI. Maybe stochastic RSI will give you a cross up. At that time, maybe the RSI will turn around 50, and maybe the positive ASI will turn around. Okay, so that's why it's important for us to have the levels and pay attention. Okay, it's looking that it's going to lose it, maybe. Just have a close look at it, observe. Okay, there's no divergence, at least for now. Nothing is hidden here, so even in 1 hour, everything's looking normal. So yeah, be careful with this one. Why not? If it's going to move and give you some money, why not? If people are going to dump it because they're selling, they're panicking, that means it will go down fast. So you can make a good decent money on the way down. Right, we spoke about Bitcoin, we spoke about ETH, we spoke ENS, we've seen other tokens. Let's have a look. Another information from the site, CoinGlass. This is the funding rate heat up, and it's very quiet, very quiet, and that means a lot of people are panicking, are afraid. It means everything is calm, which is good. Let me go to a higher time frame. You see, back then, like in December, was really busy. It was going bananas, right? Look at that heat map, all warm and nice, heating up. When it's getting very exposed, so to say, you see it's getting brighter yellow, right? You see Trump here was all exposed. Now it's very quiet. Okay, so if someone is still believing in the Trump meme coin, now it's a bit quieter. The quieter the better. Okay, right. Where is our music? Come on, we need our music. Right, okay. So another information from CoinGlass. Let's see what are we doing on the RSI. Okay, heat map. This is a 12-hour RSI heat map. Let me reset, update it, and see what is going on. Who is pushing up? Look at that. Who is pushing up? SYN, right? Comma is pushing up. It's going towards the overbought area, but a very strong big push, right? Who else is pushing? ME. Look at that trail. Okay, is anything at the very low, like really low on the RSI? Can we see something on the lower band? I see things dropping into the low band, so they're on the way down. I don't see anything moving out with a strong trail. So let me have a look. Lumia. Okay, Lumia is one that is moving. Why not? Let's have a look. D. Okay, just D. Who's D? Okay, we're gonna see AMB, right? So this is a 12 hours, they're moving. Lumia is one of them. Okay, now you have on a higher band, you have lever is moving, moderate. It's not a very big trail, but it's moving. D is strong. I'm gonna have a look on D. AMW. So that's good. 12 hours is fine. Who else? Comma, JTO, and Scene. Who's that guy? But it's getting now in the overbought area. But it means, it still has a big momentum. Look at that. It moved from the 50 all the way up to there. Look at that trail. Big momentum. So that's another, nice little tool that you can use. So let me use another template. And just for me to make sure that I pull the right stuff, let me go back to CoinGecko and just type Scene, just in case, for our safety to see what it is. Okay. No, you see, wrong. That's not the one. SYN, please. Right, market cap 100 million. Oh, nice. What's the market cap doing for the past 1 month? Okay, it was around 150-ish and then dropped it all the way down to 19, and now it's pushing again up to 100 million. Okay, it's a high risk. It just touched the 100 million. It's a high risk. Okay. It's on the Ethereum. Hello. Okay. At least the address is on Ethereum. Okay. Who has this? Let's go to markets. Binance, Gate, Mexi, Coinbase. Okay. Any perpetuals by any chance? Yes. Bitget, Binance, Bybit. All the good ones. Who has the largest volume? Binance, 173%. Nice one. How did you manage to do that? 173%. Okay. That has been overtrading or going on over there. Right, 60 million. So someone dumped 60 million inside Binance. That makes me wonder. So that's why it reached, it moved all the way from down here to 60, it went up to 102 because someone traded 60 million inside Binance. Interesting. Okay, so we know there's a lot of charts going on with that, so let's bring Sin. Let's have a look on Binance. Let's see how. Let's see. I forgot how to spell Binance. Jeez, how long have I been not using? Let me go to perpetuals. Let's have a look. Zoom out a little bit. Go to the weekly. Do we have enough information on the weekly? We do. Can I grab an impulse somewhere? Let me go to the daily. Can I find an impulse? That impulse, it's not yet over. Has not given me a clean sign of reversal. Yes, we have a breakout, but don't have reversal yet. So can I find another impulse that's strong enough with nice correction? I see something here, so I'll take the lowest to the highest. I'm going to expand this. Bear with me now. Don't worry that the price action is out of range. That is not a problem for us. In the CIA, we have no problem. We have the tools. Right, okay, I like what I see. And now I'm going to use the extensions. One is fine. Even template number one, extension number one is doing absolutely fine. Here we are. I like what I see. I'm going to lock it, go down to 90 minutes and see what's going on. Right, okay, it's looking strong, that baby. Well, yeah, I mean, no wonder. Someone, in Binance is trading 60 million. Of course it's going to be strong. Right, 60 million volume trade, okay. When was the last time we had this kind of volume? Look at the delta here. It was that time here. It reached the 50%, it got exhausted and then dropped it. Okay. Reversals. Well, definitely it's claiming levels, but we need to make sure that it's holding above 44. So far, RSI, let me go to 12 hours. Yeah, I mean, it's towards the 97 on the Binance, right? Can I have, let me clone this. If I can find outside of Binance. Bear with me. Yeah, I can. Let me see, 12 hours. Overexposed. Nice. Okay, I have more information here, so let me do the crypto chart. So it was all the way up there, $4, $5, $4.80. Got a little dinosaur, the beginning of time. This is a nice impulse. I can use that impulse. Now you see you have more information here, and that means you can draw more lines. So let's go to a little bit higher time frame to get a nice clean impulse. I'll grab this nice impulse here. It's alright. Go to weekly. It's fine. I'll take the very bottom of that impulse there to the very top. I'll grab that leg. It's equal to the previous highs, so I'm good with that. Nice. Right, cool. I like what I see. I'm gonna lock it, hold it, go down to 12 hours and see what's going on. Here we are, point of rejection on the 12 hour. Nice. Right, I like what I see on this one. I like better this one. You see the difference between Binance? Right, you've got different levels because you've got different data. Okay, it doesn't go that far. So the last impulse was different. It's okay though. You still have lines. You can still make it. But I like to have more data. More data, more valid lines. Support and resistances. Okay. So that's where we are now. 0.47. If the distance, like the zone is too big, you know the trick. Break that down. And I'm going to use both because it has a potential to carry on. So I'm going to use both zones to break them down. So here I am. There to that. So let me match my numbers. Make sure that all looking good and nice and united. So let me do this very quick. 8890. Here we are. And this one is 26734, please. Thank you very much. Lock. Right, okay. Now we know that we are in between two zones. So that 50% is a reminder that you are between two zones. Okay, so we have a big resistance here. Now, if someone wants to trade these, what's the trick? Okay, this is 19 minutes. Go down to 45, it's even better. So what's the trick here? You need to make sure that you claim this level for you to continue. Otherwise, if it wants to come down, here's your first support. Okay, if it's going to lose that, that's your second support. Okay, there's a lot of liquidity here. Look at that W information. You have this W information pushed to the up. You see that it's breaking structure. That was an up move. Okay, so there is liquidity here, deviation. So yeah, not bad. Not bad. There is some liquidity up here on the left as well. Don't ignore what's going on the left. You have liquidity here. So maybe we're going to see a small deviation, and then we may see a failed swing pattern. Okay, we're going to fail deviation, fake out. You know, it's trying to push up by con to take out liquidity, and then it's going to come down. So you know, if you see later today an opportunity that one goes down, grab it. Okay, there's no shame that you want to try to short the token. You know, you're not bearish. You seize the opportunity of the movement. That's what we want. We want to seize the opportunities. Okay, so 450, come a bit closer to me, please, so I can see the numbers. I can zoom in a little bit. So yeah, you got a few tokens today for you to watch. Let me see some of your messages. I haven't been seeing your messages, so I apologize for that. Right, Melania is done. Really? I don't know. I don't see it. You know. Okay, cool. Right, I'm trying to keep this nice and clear and short, not to overdo it. Okay, so you know the market update. Please be careful. We have the meetings today and the reports from the US. Okay, so be careful. Find the tokens that they move and grab the opportunities. If they want to drop, kill them. It's fine. Okay, you're not doing any damage. But in general, this token is, I think, if it has potential to move higher, in general, because they just flashed, 60 million into it. So yeah, let's see if we can reverse all this downtrend. You're still in a downtrend. Okay, now it's trying to give us a sign that it wants to reverse. Okay, so it needs to show us dedication that it can go above 47 and continue and break out of that range. I mean, this is the 12 hours. Look how early you are. This is early. Look how far you can go. Okay, so if that token is gonna move like the way it did here, I mean that token is not dead. It moves. It comes down and then it push up, and then comes down and then it push up again. Comes down, accumulates a little bit, and then push up again. So maybe this is another opportunity. Maybe. Okay. Not signs of reversal yet. Okay, look at that. It's not a sign of reversal. It has a lot to do to convince us that it's reversing. But if it's moving, as I said, seize the moment. If it's going to get rejected and come down again, no problem. Short it. Okay, it's not a shame. We just need tokens that they move. And I gave you a little bit the websites for you to see which one is trading. Look at the stochastic size on the larger view, on the heat map. I decided heat map is a good one. This is how I found the AI 16Z, trade, and it gave me 130%. So yeah, one of those. So that's it for today, folks. I hope you had a very good one. Link. Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot about Link. Where's Link? Come on, Link. Let's do Link. Sorry about that, Boriana. Let's do Link. Right, Link USD. Let's bring that baby up here. What are we doing with this baby here? Right, what do we have here? Okay, this is the 45-minute. Okay, we had a push. We got rejected on $19. It came down. It did not hold. We had a rejection on 1984, and also we did not hold support on 1919. Okay, so it lost it. It came down, small deviation, and then it's trying to claim. Okay, it has some trouble going on here. I don't like this. Okay, if it's holding, like if 1854 is going to be a strong support, you need to be above, not bleeding like this. Okay, it's not a huge problem, but it doesn't give you confidence, doesn't it? So this is your trend line, kind of a trend line. Here it is. You can go to extreme week to week, it's fine. I like to go week to week, but also I like to the observe, because the weeks have a story to tell you, right? I'm touching this one, but I have a gap here and I have a greater gap. So usually what I like to do is I like to close the gaps and correct my angle. Okay, the weeks have a story to tell me. So here it is. I feel better that way. Okay, that was a deviation. Look at that wick. It's touching. It's touching. It's touching. It's touching. So this trend line, this angle, where I am right now, it's more accurate. I feel more confident about this. Okay. Other people are very strict. They can say no, it has to be week to week. I say I'm like, why? Look at the wick. It's giving you an angle. It's giving you an idea here. So it's giving you like a knife cut, a samurai. It cut it off. That's the angle. Use it, right? It has more significance. Anyway, I mean, how big difference is going to be from here to there, like this one? Yeah. So what? It's not big. It's not a big deal. Okay. That's the difference. Wow. Right. Okay. Here we are. So link. Let's hope that link is going to stay above 1854. Okay. Let's hope so. Otherwise, I mean, let me see, how deep did it go inside that balance? This is a 45 now time frame imbalance. Now that imbalance kind of been cleared off. It's been mitigated. It went all the way down to 50%. So yeah, I think that's good. That imbalance is kind of got exhausted, right? It was a bullish imbalance. It pushed the price up. That bearish movement downtrend, it pushed things down. Now both sides have got exhausted. Okay, so let me go to 12 hours and let's bring the agents very quickly and have a look. 12 hours we have a cross down. Okay, RSI not looking that strong. ASO negative increasing. It's telling me that maybe there's a possibility there's more to the downside, so maybe we're going to visit 17,892 on the link. Watch out for that one. Okay, that's how we use the tools. We have the lines, as I said, going down to the line so many times, it's a sign of a weakness. I have a trend line, but let's see if it's going to hold it. And with today's news, God knows what's going to happen. I think it's, there's going to be some volatility. We're going to move both sides. Right, Stefan, I'm going to kick you out from the server. Buy coin. No way. Stay out of it. Well, that is my opinion, right? If you like Pi, it's fine. It may do well, okay? But back in the day, because I used to mint it, I used to run mods. No, it was a little bit, spooky the way that people were operating Pi coin, so I decided to drop out. Okay, so I'm not interested. I've got like really lots of tokens, but no. You have 100? Yeah, I think I've got more than 500. But never mind, it's all right. Cool. Right. That's it for today. I'm going to stop here. I don't want to keep it too long. 45 minutes is good. So we've seen multiple charts. We've done some market update. Be careful with the news today. close attention. The people that are very new, just observe. The people that experience, make sure you grab the right direction. Okay, be careful. Have your lines, you know, be strict with your conditions, and you're gonna be just fine. Free main, get it to main. Yeah, they're trying to go into mainnet for the past 3 years. It's not new news. Anyway, watch out for the fake ones. There are a lot of fake Pi coins out there. Make sure you have the right address and stuff like that. Be careful. Anyway, that's it from me today, folks. I shall see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.